Welcome to the channel. This is Mudded Shawarma, and today we're playing some Blue Prince. I've heard very little about this game, but I have heard that this game is being talked about quite a bit, and I figured that I'd give it a try, seeing it on the PlayStation Plus catalog. We'll go ahead and start a new game here.
I, Herbert S. Sinclair of the Mount Holly Estate at Reddington, do publish and declare this instrument my last will and testament, and hereby revoke all wills and codicils heretofore made by me. I give and bequeath to my grandnephew, Simon P. Jones, son of my dear niece, Mary Matthew, all of my right, title, and interest in and to the house and land which I own near Mount Holly. The above provision and bequest is contingent on my aforementioned grandnephew discovering the location of the 46th room of my 45-room estate. The location of the room has been kept a secret from all the staff and servants of the manor, but I am confident that any heir worthy of the Sinclair legacy should have no trouble uncovering its whereabouts within a timely manner. Should my grandnephew fail to uncover this room or provide proof of his discovery to the executors of my will, then this gift shall lapse. In witness whereof I have hereunto set my hand this 18th day of March, 1993. Herbert S. Sinclair.
Okay, interesting premise. We've been gifted a home, potentially, until we find the 46th room. It's day one right now, and I don't know how many days we have exactly, but it is a limited amount of time. So, this is a bit of a detective game, and I do like that. Let's explore the courtyard a bit. There's a directory. Might need a lamp or something. From what I've heard, there's some procedural generation also involved. Alright, let's go here. A little bit of nice decorations. Maybe a letter that I should read. Open only in the event of my death. Okay. Next page. Simon, welcome to Mount Holly. You may not remember, but I have fond memories of your many visits here as a young boy, and I hope these rooms provide you with as much amusement as it did in those lost summer days. By the time you read this, I will assume you are fully aware of my last wishes and all the details of the bequest. Please do not mistake my intentions in giving you this challenge as a lack of confidence. I assure you, nothing could have been further from my mind when I chose you as my heir. With that said, there are a few ground rules of this commission covered in the fine print of my will that I feel I should bring to your attention. No tools or items may be brought onto the estate from the outside. Tools and items found on the estate may not be taken off the estate. You may not stay overnight. I don't suspect that any of these stipulations should prove an impediment for someone as resourceful as yourself, but it is very important to me that you start fresh each morning and not rely on the successes of the previous day. One final word of advice. Do not assume the rooms you find today will be the same rooms you find tomorrow. These grounds have provided me a home for the last half-century, and even I am uncertain of which room lies beyond any particular door. Your grandmother used to say, don't go where the path leads. Abandon the path and go where you want it to lead. With all my love and wishes, best of luck, Herbert Sinclair. I'm not sure if that's an F or an S. Herbert F. Sinclair. Have my footsteps been counting down from 50? Possibly. Let's see what this is. The Mount Holly Blueprint. This will serve as a useful map and inventory log during your adventure. You may access the blueprint menu by pressing R2. Entrance hall. Antechamber. Okay. With the option of left or right, even though there's some interesting artwork on the right with an ace and a queen, I might just go left. Oh, there are also straight ahead, but let's check left. Okay. 2 footsteps. Trunk is locked. Closet. Why not? We got a key and an electronic key card. We got another key. Sinclair, just wanted to write you a quick note thanking you for the weekend. I had a thrilling time on the hunt with Lord Evanson, whose peculiar personality somewhat made up for your own absence. I also got to appreciate your new game in the billiard room. It's been ages since I've seen the billiard room in this house. In the house, I was beginning to suspect you retired the floor plan. It was well worth the wait, though, as I always enjoyed your mathematical puzzles and appreciated that I didn't need to know the rules of darts to play your variation. Hoping your health improves shortly. KL. Okay. Let's unlock this trunk. And we got some gems, some coins, and another key. Greetings from Reddington. A nice little portrait. Alright. And the mysterious room to the right. Let's make it a pantry. Bridget, please pick up some more fruit before Friday, as we had just been informed that we may have an extra guest exploring the house next week. 50 steps should be more than enough, so I think an even spread would be ideal. 5 apples, 5 bananas, 5 oranges. The enclosed amount should cover expenses, but please bring back any change from the order and leave it in the pantry. I cannot climb that ladder. Kitchen. Banana. Club sandwich. Bacon and eggs. Let's have some bananas. Okay. Let's do a parlor. Dear Herbert, it was a great honor receiving the invitation to dine at your estate with the Oldhams this past Thursday. If I'm being frank, it had been quite a while since we had seen in decent it had been quite a while since we had been seen in decent society, and we were beginning to worry that my wife's wit had lost its charm. I have no delusions that my company is rival to hers. If I can refresh your memory, we both spent much of that evening discussing our mutual love of games and puzzles, and I had mentioned to you a rather singular parlor game I had played some years back involving 3 boxes of different colors. You had pressed me to write with the particulars of this game when I found the time, and I have included with this letter all the details you will need to share with guests should you be inclined to play this confounding game. Always your friend, M. Lowry. There will always be at least one box which displays only true statements. There will always be at least one box which displays only false statements. Only one box has a prize within, the other two are always empty. All three boxes contain gems. The other two boxes contain gems. This box contains gems. Alright, so out of this one and this one of them's gotta be wrong. Let's try... Oh, we can't open it yet. Trying all the various buttons. Oh, there we go, wind up key. Whenever you draft a bedroom, game 5 steps. Let's get a nook. A journey noteworthy. As you continue on your adventure, you may want to consider getting something to scribble down your notes and observations. A pad, scrap of paper, or perhaps most fittingly, a journal will prove to be an invaluable tool you will not regret having beside you on your journey. Okay, this wall is boarded off. Courtyard. Okay, I think the problem being that I don't have any more room to go anywhere else. I guess we call it today. The courtyard was a bust. I should have planned better. I want to see what happens when I run out of steps. Does that automatically call it a day? And also, what is out here? Okay. Instead of prioritizing steps, I should have tried to get some sort of other advantage. Yep, let's call it today. Alright, day 2. Searching the estate can be exhausting. Each time you enter a room, you lose 1 step. When you no longer have any steps left, you will be too tired to continue searching the manor and must call it a day. Okay. Let's do parlor. The statement on the white box is true. There is a second wind-up key in this room. This box and the white box are both empty. Extra wind-up key in this room. I don't see it. Yep, there is not a second wind-up key in this room, as far as I can tell. So the statement on the white box is not true. Oh, let's try this one. Alright, we could make a den. Make this a closet. That's a useful item. Any other items? Doesn't appear to be the case. Alright, a lavatory. Is there any purpose of building a lavatory? Build a chapel. I would need a key. Need an electronic key card. Let's do a bedroom. Okay. And with that, pantry. Christmas tree presents, and then there's a safe that was unwrapped. But no information on how to get into that safe. Yeah, no info. Alright, I've got a fairly good idea of how this game works so far. The day we all dreaded has finally arrived. It is with unprecedented sadness that we inform you of the death of our benefactor, employer, and master, the Baron of Mount Holly, H.S. Sinclair. Any staff who have an interest in attending services may contact Mrs. Babbage for details. Following the instructions left by the Baron himself, effective immediately, all work at Miss Holly is suspended. All live-in staff will have 1 month paid leave and must vacate the premises by Friday, November 6th. I could use some more steps. I think it's going to call it a night for me for now. What is the point of this furnace? Okay, I'm able to rank up areas. Alright, we'll save and quit there for now. I'm not sure if I'll pick this game back up and play through it. I might give it some more tries. It's a nice, soothing game. But I do like a little bit more action, so I'm going to switch on over to James Bond 007 First Light. Thank you for watching. This is Muddish Shawarma signing off.